On February 20th, 2023, Williams confirmed that James Vowles will become their new F1 team principal. Vowles is just one of the most successful team members in recent Formula 1 history, but who is he? How will he keep up with the pressure from his new position? Well, stick around till the end of the video as we assess the situation. Now, James Vowles was born in 1979 in East Sussex, England. Despite his young age, the Brit has a wealth of experience to draw on when he begins his new job next month. Vowles entered Formula 1 in 2001 after studying various science courses at university. When Jacques Villeneuve and Oliver Panis were driving a Honda-powered car, he joined BAR, or British American Racing. Jenson Button joined the team in 2003, beginning a very successful relationship. Vowles, who worked in crucial strategy roles, contributed to the team's success. Towards the end of its Formula 1 career, BAR won 2 pole positions and finished in second position to Ferrari in the 2004 F1 World Championship. Things, however, didn't start off well for Vowles at the start of the 2005 season, but he stayed with the team after Honda purchased it. The team returned to the grid as a full constructor for the first time in over 35 years in 2006 under the Honda name. Success was found almost immediately. Button, the Honda driver, started 14th on the grid but quickly moved up to P4 by lap 7. It was then a strategic masterclass with the Michelin tyres in wet conditions. Jenson Button benefited from the safety car. He chose not to pit during the safety car period, moving him to second place behind Alonso. This enabled him to attack the reigning world champion, but he eventually ran out of fuel. Alonso then crashed out of the race on lap 51 of 70 due to a pit stop error. From there, Button took over the lead. Michael Schumacher had the ability to threaten but was unable to challenge the Brit. Honda won their first race since 1967 thanks to the wet and dry conditions, a good set of tyres and a good strategy. They had to wait until Max Verstappen and Red Bull Racing teamed up for their next win. The team's performances in 2007 and 2008 were less than stellar. It appeared that the team's journey would end after the 2008 season, but Ross Brawn bought the team back in 2009 and founded Broad GP. Vowles was thus a part of one of Formula 1's most famous stories. The team went from not having a spot on the grid in less than a year to winning the World Championship, Vowles' first World Championship triumph. Mercedes then took over for the 2010 season. The team did not achieve immediate success, but from 2014 to 2021, they won every Constructors' Championship and all but one Drivers' Championship. Vowles was a vital member of the winning team. Vowles has served as Mercedes' Motorsport Strategy Director for the past 4 years. In his F1 career, Vowles has presided over more than 120 race victories. Although Mercedes has been beaten by Red Bull and Max Verstappen in recent years, Vowles still knows how to get the job done. He'll be an important part of getting Williams back on track and knowing a lot about Mercedes. Vowles described joining a team with such a rich history as an honor. He takes over from Jost Capito, who was fired by Williams in December after just 2 years on the job. Vowles, who begins his new role on February 20th, said he couldn't wait to get started with Williams Racing because the team is an icon of the sport, one that he greatly respects, and he's looking forward to the challenge. He adds that he is grateful for everything Toto and the team have done for him and that it has been such a special experience to travel through failure and success with them. He will be tasked with resurrecting the fortunes of a team that dominated F1 for long stretches in the 1980s and 1990s but has since slipped to the back of the field, finishing last in 3 of the last 4 seasons. In recent years, the team has gone through a series of management changes, including selling the founding Williams family to Doralton Capital with little improvement in their fortunes. He said he thought Williams had a lot of potential and was confident they could move up the grid. He stated that Doralton, which took over in 2020, was willing to invest the necessary funds to improve the team, but the impact could take time to be felt. Vowles also stated that the idea of becoming a team principal had been on his mind for many years and that he was grateful to Mercedes for assisting him in taking the necessary steps before this opportunity arose. He predicted that the team's culture, methods, and systems would all need to change, adding that what is needed is a strengthening of the technical team while also allowing those internally who are incredibly good to shine and prosper. He suspects the environment that they've been in hasn't been conducive to that. James is one of the most respected talents in Formula 1. He will bring some good performance according to Matthew Savage, chairman of Williams owners Doralton, who has been a key part of some of the sport's most impressive feats over the past 15 years. Matthew few also believes that James's appointment demonstrates their commitment to having energetic, experienced, and strong leadership as they move into the next phase of transforming Williams racing. Mercedes has approved Vowles' move, which Vowles says is very well deserved. In the last 2 years, Vowles' role at Mercedes has expanded from purely race strategy to decisions about the overall direction of the F1 team and Mercedes Motorsport. Vowles, who was a director at Williams from 2009 to 2012 before joining Mercedes, stated that for him to advance, Vowles would have to step aside, but he believes that he still has something left in him. Going to Williams, a team close to his heart and a part of his F1 history that he'll always cherish, is obviously fantastic. However, it is impossible to overstate the amount of work required of the 43-year-old to turn around what is still one of the most successful teams in F1 history. So what are some of the challenges he faces? Financial constraints. Williams is now one of the teams that have been unable to operate within the upper limit of the F1 budget cap since its implementation in 2021. While that may change this year as a new title partner is expected to be announced at the team's season launch event on February 6th, it's still likely to be a culture shock for Vowles. To be fair though, Vowles has not always had the luxury of free spending, as his previous teams at BAR, Honda, and Brawn were all budget constrained. In an end-of-season interview with GP fans, Capito was asked about Williams' financial situation, and he explained that they're working towards the budget cap. Immediate success demands. There is an unhealthy demand for immediate success in every sport. Vowles is unlikely to face the harshest scrutiny this term because the FW45 was completed long before his arrival on February 20th. Although this does not give him a free pass and progression is expected, true judgment will not be made until 2024 at the earliest. Of course, this begs the question of what success looks like for Williams. Capito provided insight, saying that it's difficult to say because they need to see what kind of steps they can take this year to see how good their processes are and how good their tools are in comparison to the competition. Infrastructure. Williams has a long way to go before its infrastructure is ready to compete with the midfield runners. De Maison emphasized this in Brazil when the former technical director admitted Williams had been stuck in the past for a variety of reasons, the most important of which was financial. So that was the priority: invest in the wind tunnel, the factory, and the people. They're gradually progressing, but it takes 2 or 3 years to build a team, and it will take another 2 to 3 years to get the most out of this team. That is a long journey. In this regard, Vowles is an ideal choice given his experience building what began as British-American racing into the all-powerful Mercedes. During this time, Vowles experienced extreme highs and lows as race victories came before Honda, well, the team changing guises in 2006, withdrew from the F1 in 2008. Vowles was an important member of the team after Ross Brawn purchased the outfit for £1, acting as race engineer for Jenson Button in his championship-winning year. If there's one man who has seen what works and what doesn't in F1, it's Vowles. External pressure. The greatest pressure on Vowles will come from his reputation as a winner of 9 Constructors' Championships and over 120 races. While we have suggested that judging Vowles on a car and a team he is yet to be involved with is unfair, some are still hoping for miracles. You don't reach the heights that Vowles has without developing a thick skin, and while this will be tested throughout his rookie year as a team principal, you can be sure he'll come out stronger. However, this is just our assessment. What do you actually think will be the impact of his move? Share your valued thoughts in the comment section below, and don't forget to hit that like and subscribe button for more updates on your favorite sport, F1. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you next time.